Hello, we're back again with day 21 of our Travian adventure so far. We've finally managed to repair all the damage which was done by Spartans when they counter-attacked us. Well, we will have done once this woodcutter and clay pit have upgraded. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. I did waste 8 hours of my time earlier on today. So now I've moved the capital across to village 2. We want to get the hero there so we can conquer that wheat oasis like I was talking about yesterday. So I woke up this morning, it's pretty early, had to go to work early. Sunday yesterday, had a bit of a late night, was super tired, sent my hero off, and I didn't click the make this village your hero's home village button. So it took him 4 hours to arrive here, and then I had to send him straight back again. So yeah, you can see that here. That arrived at 12:58, and it's only just on its way back there again now. But the great news is, once it does get here, our wheat will shoot up, so we can start producing more of those lovely resources per hour. At the moment, it's looking pretty good. Still a nice 28,000 per hour there. We can watch the wheat go up. It's definitely more than one a second. I can't be bothered to work out how many I'm actually getting per second, but you definitely can do that if you want to. Yeah, it's coming along well. The Empyreans, I'd like to have more offensive troops in this village by now, though we do have enough to clear out the oasis next to us, which is all we really need for the time being. Not saying that that's all you really need troop-wise. You should definitely aim to have as many troops as possible, but for our exact goals at this moment in time, all we need is to clear out that oasis, get more wheat producing per hour. That way we can redistribute it into the other resources and build more and more troops, which is what we want. Still another 2 days till artifacts arrive on the server. Once they do, we'll take a look at where they're placed. We're definitely not going to be able to get one. I would try and wind a few people up, just throw a spanner in the works or something, attack some people if we had the troops to do so, but we don't. But hopefully, I'm just going to use this server. I'm not going to sort of take part in any of the end game stuff. We're just going to chill in our little alliance with me and Rezan. I'll still talk about end game, but I do plan to do another sort of one of these series where we actually go for an artifact and get one, and then we can participate in end game as well later on. So yeah, I did speak about that yesterday. If anyone's up for starting an alliance when this server restarts, please inbox me. What I have thought about doing is possibly tomorrow or maybe one day this week. I'll do my normal update and then I'll leave the stream just running with the chat up for maybe half an hour or an hour, and I'll just be there doing my own thing. I won't be talking like I do at the moment, but if any of you guys have any questions, then you can come on and ask me, or if you want to come on and just rinse me for being an idiot, then you can do that too. I don't mind. But considering the reception I got when I told people I was going to stream my account live, it's not gone too bad. They all thought I was crazy, like it would never work, people would get too much information. But the truth is, the chances are the people that you want to be worried about aren't really going to be looking at the stream. And if they do, so what? We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. Who knows? But yeah, we've just been increasing the amount of defense in here, as you can see. We want to just keep building that up and up and up, and we'll leave it. We'll probably stop building troops in there when it gets down to about 1,000 wheat per hour, and just leave this village as it is and just see how it goes, see if we can stop it from being taken. But we aren't concerned, as I've mentioned many times before, if it does get taken or not. With the other villages, we can see all these wheat fields are almost to level 11 now, which is what I like to see. They've got to go up even higher, so we're just racing to get those up, really. We haven't started upgrading these resource fields yet. That's something I will probably do, but I'm not overly concerned about doing that until the wheat fields reach a level where they're either super expensive to upgrade, or I can't physically build enough warehouses and granaries to store enough resources to upgrade them. So when that happens, I'll definitely show you. You'll be able to see that. We've just been upgrading. We finished upgrading the Heroes Mansion in here. We're upgrading the granary now a bit more, just because we're producing more wheat per hour. It's filling up too quickly, and we want to get the most use out of our gold. So the more granary space we have to fill up, the less times we have to redistribute those resources, and the less gold we have to spend. We will be getting, as soon as possible, barracks and stable to level 20. Really should have done this by now. I'm definitely not the best, as I mentioned before. I'm definitely not like a super sicko at this game. I kind of know what I'm doing from all the years worth of experience. I've never sort of sat down and worked anything out. But yeah, you definitely want to get the barracks and the stable up and get a 24-hour build queue on. That's something we will have shortly once we're almost ready to start feeding. Look at that, all of those resource fields are almost up to level 10. Once they are all level 10, we can start feeding this village. We're getting the maiden building up to 10 now, and we've got the academy up to 10 in this village too, so we can build the city hall. What this village will be used for is hosting parties, building defense troops, and feeding our other village. But you'll see how that works. Probably tomorrow we'll be able to start doing that. So I'll show you a little bit of that tomorrow, and we'll go through setting up some trade routes as well, just so you can sort of see how I do that. This village is coming along quite nicely as well. We've got enough resources available to upgrade another field. Which one shall we go for? I think wood. I always usually go for the one I have the least resources of at the time. That makes sense, right? Like, if I have less wood, let's upgrade a wood field. Yeah, because it takes less wood to upgrade the wood field. But I don't know whether that's the right thing to do. As long as we get them all to level 10, as I've talked about before, with these villages, once you've got your 3 to 10 and the resource fields buildings down, the extra 25%, it doesn't really sort of matter how you upgrade the rest of your fields. You can do that as and when you'd like. It's only really when we first start we want to upgrade the wheat fields because they're cheaper, and then redistribute. And in the second village it's the wheat fields because that's all we really want in that village. That's the cheapest. Whereas with these villages it doesn't matter. You can kind of do it as and when you'd like. So yeah, that's just what we're doing. I think we're finishing getting our last resource building up to level 5 in here as well, which is what we have done. We'll be upgrading the warehouse and the granary to level 20 soon, whacking a city wall down. No, it's city wall, not city hall, town hall. That's the one. City wall? Did they even called city walls? Yeah, that's it. City wall, town hall. Yeah, so we'll be getting a city wall down. And yeah, then after that, once they're all sort of high enough levels like they are over here, we'll be getting the town hall down so we can host some parties here too. More parties, more culture points. On the 5th village, nice new clay village, we've just been upgrading the resource fields here as well, and also the residents. As you can see, some of the wood fields are already level 8 here. It's just because there's only 3 of them. I should really be working on getting one of those to level 10 now, but I never usually work on getting a field to level 10 before I finish doing the residents and the settlers. That's just the way I like to do it. So I'll probably finish off the residents and build the settlers tomorrow. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get those culture points. Let's take a look. So we need 2,300 and the 13th tomorrow at 2 PM. Okay, so I might want to get the residents up to level 10 and the settlers done. I'll probably get the residents to 10 tonight and the settlers built tomorrow morning, ready for 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I can settle my 6th village. This is really what you want to see. You're progressing really quickly. We're building up villages and culture points really quickly. That's the kind of thing we want to do. As you can see, I'll show you our rank. We're now 363rd. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but we did start late, and that's a fairly high rank, and it's only going to continue climbing. We're definitely going to be pushing top 100 eventually. I don't know where we'll eventually end up, sort of, so we'll reach a point where we just can't progress anymore. And for me, that's usually around rank 70, but we'll find out. But yeah, it all depends as well how many people get wiped out, how many people stay in. We did set ourselves a goal, if you remember, and that was to overtake Rizan by today. As you can see, we are only on 1,960 population, and I think when we set that goal, he might have been on like 2,100. So we definitely haven't done that, but we'll take a look and see how close we got. Yeah, they're on 2,661. So I think we've definitely closed that gap down, especially when we get that 6th village down tomorrow, where I've set his account over the weekend. I was hosting parties for him the whole time, but I know we're going to get our 6th village down before he gets his 7th, which is a good sign. And then hopefully we can get on par with him sooner or later, and then overtake him and be in that rank 1 spot. But yeah, there has been a little bit of, I'll talk about that Spartans Alliance that attacked me. There's been a bit of a mix around, so from what I can tell, just by looking at the alliances, obviously I don't know, I don't have any insider information here. Yeah, they've dropped a few ranks, and now they only have 4 members. And this Palajar guy, who's that guy who sent all of his Imperians to us and catapulted us, it looks like he's taken a bit of a hit, considering he's currently 2nd in defender ranks. So I'm not entirely sure what's gone on there, but the alliance seems to have broken down, which can't be a bad thing for us. I think that can only be beneficial for us, because it means they're probably definitely going to forget about the small feud we had. And they've all seemed to become part of this Independent Variables Alliance. If we take a look, was it Ice Wolf, I think? Yeah, then we got that decent attack report in. So let me just double check that. Plus I want another chance just to get that attack report up, because it was pretty cool. Oh, was it Ice Wolf? Yeah, it was Ice Wolf. There we go. So yeah, they've all moved up. I don't know what's happened there. I have absolutely no idea. I should maybe read the forums and then try and kind of, because sometimes people post in the forums that's what's going on in their alliances. So maybe I should try and read them to give you guys like a bit more of a story behind what's going on in the server. That'll probably become more sort of relevant towards endgame. So I might try and do that for you. But yeah, as I said, one day this week I'll try and leave the stream on for maybe half an hour after I finish doing my usual update, just to with the chat up, to give you guys a chance to answer any questions, and I'll be on the chat, because I never usually look at the chat when I'm doing these videos, even though I don't know, I might just be sat there for an hour in silence by myself and no one will come and ask me anything, but that's fine. I'm not going to put it on YouTube like I do with my normal videos, and I'll just remove it from my past broadcasts. So yeah, if you want to drop by, I'll let you know what day that is. It may be tomorrow. If it's tomorrow, I'll let you know tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, then I'll let you know tomorrow what day I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, thanks again guys for checking out the video. Whatever you do, make sure you select the make this village your hero's home village button when sending your hero across to another village. Otherwise, you're going to waste a load of time and wind yourself up. Have a good day, guys.